No, I don't like fillers.
Fillers move, and so ideally for you, I can see that you have a little bit. I mean, you have no lines, but having a little bit of a elevated cheeks will highlight your cheeks and make you look younger. The second part is you have some looseness under the chin. We could make that fat go away. Make it really snatched.
Yes, I want to snatch under here.
So you get the nice thin chin below the chin, and also you have a little looseness under the jawline. So we can treat the submental area or the under the chin area with the Endolift, and also make a little hole, and also thin the under the jawline.
Right, because this is what let me show you what the Endolift I'm talking about right here. I know that's why, because then I can always come back and do it again probably like a year after or something.
Which one?
The Endolift, right?
Usually, in your case, one time is significant. You're not that full, so one time is good enough.
Until as time goes by, because so how much is the microneedle in here?
What kind of microneedling?
How much is the RF?
RF microneedling?
Yeah.
One moment, let me see. Okay. Have you had microneedling before?
No.
Okay. Do you know what it is?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So microneedling, it's great for people of color. You don't have to worry about hyperpigmentation after laser. Like laser, especially like CO2 laser, people of color tends to get darker. I have a laser called PicoSure that there is a chance, but very low, and that gets rid of these little spots.
The pores.
It'll make those pores smaller and also diminish the
hyperpigmentation.
Yeah, right. So we do have the microneedling, the radiofrequency microneedling as well need multiple treatments, just as PicoSure, usually 3 or 4 treatments. You can do radiofrequency microneedling. Unfortunately, there's for that, microneedling is fine. CO2 it hurts and downtime's more. So we put a numbing medicine, numbing cream, and then we do the face, the full face, and then people are different. Some people say it hurts, some people say it doesn't, but it does hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we're burning the skin with the radio frequency.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you, because I just wanted to know the price, because I didn't know you guys did a microneedle too, and I did make an appointment to get microneedle somewhere else. But this person, she don't do, because this the Endolift, I couldn't find that in New York, so I was really excited when I did.
Right.
But anyhow, even if I did the microneedling RF, how soon after do I get to do the Endolift?
You can do. I typically would ask you to wait 2 weeks or a month.
Okay, because
2 weeks is fine.
So this is the Endolift, right? Just know what you see. That's how they do the laser in there.
Right, I understand, but you don't need that. In your case, you just need the jawline.
Yeah. So I only need a jawline. But how are you gonna fix the cheek? How are you gonna do the cheek?
Oh, so
would that be the Endolift too?
You can do here. The thing when you do, it really depends what you want. Now, if you want just tightening, you can do the Endolift. It will tighten, and unfortunately, it also melts some of the fat. In your case, I don't think you need that because you want to look young. You want to have fat there. If you were like 60 or 50 or plus, and this is really drooped, and then there's a lot, and people are different. If you have a lot of fat there, then doing Endolift to tighten and get rid of the puffiness would make sense. In your case, no. Especially you don't have any nasolabial folds, right? Doing Endolift to tighten this doesn't make sense.
Okay.
What makes sense is lifting, and lifting is right away. It lasts about 1 to 2 years, and the downtime is very minimal.
Okay, so you said if I do the Endolift, this is going to automatically tighten.
It will tighten, but it more contouring. It contours your chin.
Yeah.
It's gonna make this thing much. It'll go away. It'll hug your chin, and also it'll hug the chin below your chin line.
Right.
So it'll make your lower jaw look smaller and more thinner. So in your case, I would recommend doing the thread lift to lift.
The tread lift?
Yeah.
I don't like tread.
Why not?
I don't like the tread because I just like learn, from other from since researching all this different stuff. The tread lift, the tread stays in your face.
Yeah, but it melts over 6 months. They're absorbable. They don't stay forever.
But even though the tread lift, even though they melt, do they does it stay lifted?
Yeah, but so it's not permanent. It lasts for 1 to 2 years.
So even though after 1 to 2 years, now what? I have to go get another tread lift again?
You could do it again.
Oh, I could do Endolift?
Or Endolift, sure.
So how would you know if the tread is in my face or not? Because I saw videos that people who did tread lift and then actually went to get a real facelift after when the doctor like opened their face, they still had like treads in it.
No, well, depends on when you're doing the what do you call the PDO threads, polydoxone. That thread is absorbed by your skin. I mean, it's a suture. When we do abdominal surgery, do any surgery, we use absorbable suture. That doesn't stay forever. That melts away. And then what do you call when you come in? Some people say, "Oh, the thread will create scar tissue." Yes and no, not significantly. They're not huge. What do you call scars? The previous lady that came in, she had a facelift, and I said, "You can put a thread to lift your face." They go, "I'm worried about getting scars." I go, "You had a facelift. You already have scars. If you take your face off the underlying fat pads, you're gonna have scars. So the fact that you're putting 3 sutures under your skin, there's not gonna. In fact, it's going to be harder for me to put it in because you had a facelift. You already scars there and trying to put it in threads. But you don't need to worry about mentally saying, oh, it's going to cause me to have scars. It's not true. So when people hear, oh, it caused scar tissue, I can understand. But you don't have to have the PDO thread. You can do, I would recommend the following. First, do the jaw. When you make the under the jaw smaller and then your jawline smaller, it'll give you more balance. Your jaw will be smaller and then your cheeks will look bigger regardless because you have a smaller jaw.
Yeah, but what about when I lose weight? Because I'm about to lose like 25 pounds, so I know my face is going to be smaller.
Then you need another treatment afterwards. I have a lot of my patients come in, especially if they've been on Ozempic or tirzepatide, right? Mounjaro. They lost 40 pounds and they come in and they have really loose skin because they were fuller. And the fat's gone, but the skin's loose. These are actually the perfect patients for the Endolift. It tightens it, right?
So you don't think I should like lose the weight first and then do the Endolift? And that way I could just pay down for it until I'm done?
If you're going to lose weight, how are you going to lose weight?
Diet, exercise.
That's not easy.
I know, but I really want. Even if I lose like 15 pounds, I could be like, okay.
Okay, so if you're gonna be dedicated and actually say I'm gonna lose 15 pounds, I would recommend having the treatment afterwards.
Yeah, but I still want to pay for it. So is there any way I could just continue to pay for it? So by the time I reach ready to do the payment, do the treatment, I already paid for it.
I typically don't offer a payment plan, but I mean, you're asking me to.
Oh, okay, so but I just save the money then. Okay.
Yeah. So,
how much is the whole treatment for the Endolift for here?
So I'll give you numbers here. 1 second. So we're just talking about the jaw, right? Not the top. Okay.
Yeah. Now, give me the jaw. Give me the how much is everything? If I had to do the jaw and the top.
But minus threads. You don't want threads.
No.
Okay.
I don't want threads yet. No, I don't feel like I want threads yet. But if I'm gonna put threads, I might as well get a facelift.
Yeah.
You guys do facelift too? Okay.
So your jawline. On chin, submental. If you look straight. Do you have any pictures of yourself when you're younger?
Yeah.
Can you show me?
Like how much younger?
20 years younger.
20 years younger. When I was 20?
Or whatever.
Okay,
10 years younger. Okay.
When I was 20, let me see if I get pictures when I was 20. That's like about 15.
Yeah.
Let me see. These photos is not like 20, but these are like 27.
Okay. Let's see.
But I was slimmer there too.
Oh, yeah, you're slimmer. But also, okay, you do have a higher... Let me put my glasses on. I don't see anything without my glasses here.
I could get probably better pictures too.
Okay.
This is when I was like 27.
Yeah, okay, so you do have high cheeks, right? So, yeah, looks great. Smile for me. Okay. I see. Okay, good. So you do have the following. You have... Okay, so you have high cheeks, but you do have a little bit of fullness below the cheek, right? A little more here than here. So if you want to, if you don't want to physically lift, you can also modify your cheek by over here, tiny bit, tiniest bit to get rid of the fat, tiny bit. I don't want to make it sunk in. It's just a tiny bit. What are we doing? We're trying to accent your cheeks, right?
Yes.
And if you get rid of some of this fat here, it will accent your cheeks, and then what I call it, you will get rid of the under the chin and also under the jawline.
And this year is when I was even. This year is when I was like even. Okay, this year I mean you can barely see it, but yeah, this year when I was like at least 20,
Yeah, see, look,
21 here.
right? You have high cheek. You have high cheek there, and you were thinner there. So also. You gotta also...
Yeah, over here is definitely like about 20 pounds lighter.
Yeah.
Or 15, 20, yeah.
So you have a high cheekbone, but also if you don't want to lift it, you can modify the cheek area. You can what do you call contour it so that the cheeks are more noticeable. It'll be really light. I'm not gonna do it heavy. You just barely to make your cheekbone look higher. And get rid of the thing. But ideally, if you were to do this, right?
Yes.
I noticed that there's a lot of difference when you're thinner and while you're younger.
Yeah.
But when you're thinner...
When I'm thinner, yeah, my face gets smaller.
Yeah, exactly. So I would recommend you to lose the weight. And then after that, that's the hardest part, losing weieit.
I have to lose a bit. Do you guys have any weight loss specials here?
No, I don't do weight
loss. Okay.
No weight loss. I mean, I thought about doing the injectables, but I decided not to. Okay. There's so many other doctors, and also online you can do it.
Yeah, I'll do it the regular way. I'm gonna do the keto because if I really stick to it, I know I can lose the weight fast.
Yeah. So once you lose weight, then your face will be less fuller, and then we'll get a sense of what needs to be.
And then I can do the Endolift for the whole face because that's what I really want to do.
Oh, you can do the whole face. But the question is, doing everything the whole face is not. You want to contour your face. There's no reason to do the whole face.
Right. You want it to look natural.
Yeah. So you have high cheekbones to start with. There's no point of melting the fat that's on top of your cheekbones.
Right.
So that's your best part. You have high cheekbones, and most people want cheekbones, right? And some people put fillers there to get a nice cheekbone. You don't need to touch that. All you need to do is, because you have a full face, because of if you lose weight, this is going to go down by itself, and you see how much what's left over. Do you need to actually make it smaller? You may not. You may just you may look good by itself. And whatever is left over, then you could recontour it to make it look even younger.
Right, contour, right.
So, recommendation, lose weight and come back and we'll reevaluate and I'll tell you what is available. I'll give you the prices for the chin.
Yeah, give me the price. Yeah, that's the most important.
So I'm not going to give you prices for the upper, just the
that's
the
what I'm
chin.
interested in. The whole contouring.
You could do later. Just right now, what you need contouring is the under the chin.
Okay.
So right now, yeah, on the chin. So on the chin alone is 1,500, right? And then I have to include. You're gonna do under the jawline as well. So jaws and cheeks. Let's see. Yeah. essentially the whole entire lower jaw. Yeah. You're not so severe, so I'm just gonna. All right, 1500 here, and bilaterally, what it called, just to make it tighter. I'm gonna thin out the lower jawline. I'm just adding 250 above that, so it's gonna be 1750 for the under the lid and jawline.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, I'm not giving.
That'll be still cheaper than me going to the Dominican Republic.
Yeah. So I'm not charging you much here,
Okay.
but so it's a little bit. Essentially, it's the lower jaw, right? So the under the chin and then the jawline. I should have charged you more, but hey, 1750. I would like this is cash discount, okay?
All right, so I can't pay with my card. I have to buy cash.
Yeah. So you should first of all, number one, lose weight. That's the hardest. I can't lose weight.
I can lose weight. I mean, like once I don't eat carbohydrates, it melts off.
Oh yeah, okay.
It melts off.
And then after that, you come back and I would look at your face again. You may not need even the buccal fat.
I don't know, because when I lose weight, I feel like I see lines here.
Okay, then that's why you need to come. I mean, when we lose weight, lines show where it's not there
exactly. Before. I see because even when I was younger, and I lost weight, I saw lines in my face in my 20s. Like over here, I had like a sink.
Okay. It depends how deep it is. If it's mild, you don't do anything. If it's significant, you can contour the fat around the line, or you could fill it with fillers, which is not lasting. But
I don't like fillers.
The only thing you do is you have to reevaluate. I mean, when you gain something, you lose something.
Yes.
Like with people who gain weight, I mean, who's heavy and lose a lot of weight, the skin is just loose.
Yeah.
And the Endolift is really good for that. I've done that on many patients who would have Ozempic face. We're very loose.
Good?
Came out great.
Wow.
It comes out. You want me to show you pictures?
Yes, let me see.
There's this one.
Let me see some before and after.
I have it. I'm trying to have Andrew create one, but I have one here that's previously. She had. Okay, let me see. So she had same thing. She lost a lot of weight, and she had loose skin. She also had a fat under the jaw. Here, okay, there she goes. So I changed phones and I lost all the pictures on my WhatsApp. I'll have to show you on here. I had so many pictures gone. Like, oh my God, I lost it all. Let's see here. Okay, here. I'll show you media. Here. Okay, and the left. Okay, so this is nope. Before, I'll show you. This is So this is her before the procedure. Before.
And she looks so good still.
Yeah, she has a little fullness here.
Yeah.
Little fullness here. And then she had the fullness here. She lost a lot of weight. So she had this fullness here. She had on the chin fat.
Yeah, you gotta suck that up, right?
It's on the chin fat, right here. So she had fullness here. And so same thing here. She had this fullness here. It was loose. And she had this on the chin.
Right.
She had a previous procedure. It's called something tight. It's a radio frequency device. You put it under the skin. Anyway, she said it helped a little bit, but not significantly. Right. So she came to me. See, this is previous. I didn't do this. She had this before.
Right.
She had a burn.
Wow.
From the previous procedure. So she has a burn. See, that's not me. That's okay. So that's previously. Okay. So now let's go back. Oops. No, that's a different person. Sorry. After. Here's after. Okay. So this lady this is like a month out.
Oh, it looks so smooth.
Smaller.
Yeah, it looks, wow, way smaller.
Yeah, way smaller.
Wow.
See? Way
And it
small.
looks smoother too.
Yeah, yeah. It'll tighten the skin, see? So it's smaller here.
Yes, wow, way smaller. Sheesh.
This is she had a burn. She had, I guess she had previous burns here, right?
Yeah.
When I did the procedure, I had a little burn as well.
Right.
But I was she told me, Doc, I have a little burn. I go, and I don't like burns because it leaves a scar, right? So I was aggressive with the post treatment. I gave her a strong steroid cream, and yeah, I mean it's much better than before, right? You saw the previous spots even before us, and I whacked her with this. Was there before. This is the hyperpigmentation she had. This is a burn that healed like this, but you can see the rest of the area. It was all blotchy, but I hit her with the real strong steroid and got rid of all the burn.
Very good.
So let's see here. See?
It looks very smooth and contoured.
Yeah, see? No more waddle.
Yeah. No more little chin hanging.
Yeah. So
I like that. So she only did the jaw. She didn't do her upper face or nothing.
No, she just did here in the jaw.
Wow, and it makes such a difference.
Yeah, she looks young. She's very happy. Yeah, see?
Wow, it makes her face look so much smaller.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you didn't think over here needed anything, no?
No, she didn't need it. I mean, she lost a lot of weight, and then actually she did ask me after I did the procedure, she wanted a filler, right? Unfortunately, I didn't have filler. I used it all up. I have to order it, and then she said, "Okay, that's fine." She went somewhere else to get a filler. I said, "That's fine." So she had filler done, and
So you didn't think the Endolift would have correct that?
this no.
No.
No. This is because her face is lower. I mean, if you lift the face, she's also anti-thread lifts. She didn't want a thread lift. So you can hide this thing by getting rid of this here. You can melt the fat here so that's more smoother.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about you. You have, we'll see, once you lose weight, how much of a deep sulcus you have, how much, and then if you can treat that by melting some of this fat so that the elevation is less noticeable.
Yeah.
And also when you melt the fat here, it highlights the cheek. And you have nice pretty cheeks. It's elevated, it's high cheeks. So if you get rid of, like here, she's not as full. This one's just fuller here. I didn't touch her. Did I touch her? I'm not sure, I don't remember. But I know I just did the jaw and under the chin. Right. And then you could also address this at the same time. So all these things you can, at the time you lose weight. Yeah, you lose weight and then you can figure it out. So I'm going to write it here for, it says, so I'm going to write here, submental plus jaw. I'm just giving you, it's like hardly anything. Jaw alone is about another 1,500, but I just got rid of that. You're just tightening, okay?
Yes.
So that's 1,750 for you. I'm going to put your name here.
Yes.
Karina Wilson?
Yes, Karina Wilson, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to give this copy to you. So this is jawline. Submental means under the fat. So 1,750 for you. And then...
cash, no card.
Yeah. So I'm going to copy this and then you can take it home.
Yeah.
Okay, let me copy first.
Yes, please, yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you, and I'm going to put that up on my wall to give me more motivation to lose my weight because I really want to do the Endolift. Like,
yeah, you'll be fine. I mean, you can see the results. I mean, in case...
Yes, I look at it all the time as I come in. I'm obsessed with this thing. That's why I was looking everywhere. I thought I had to go far.
Not too far.